Okay, VM. Domain joining.
No, not domain joining.
Mm. This is failing.
I think so. I've put the tick
You're not.
mark over there.
Yeah. You have to select that.
So actually, I have created like new resource group and new virtual
Mm.
network and
Mm.
creating a virtual machine.
Mm.
So like I have trying to creating the firewall, but like it is asking for public IP over there.
Yeah, and that's a paid.
Mm.
That's not free.
So I cannot able to use the firewall here, like uh, because and also like in firewall and NSG group, uh,
Mm-hmm.
like there is a alert option is over there to
Mm-hmm.
generate the alerts. So that
Workflow, and network flow, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So in alert option, is there any like we will receive alert on Azure portal only, or it will go on the email ID as well if we configure?
No, so go to Azure Security Center. There you will see
Uh,
Azure Security, only Security Center, I think. Security Center, yeah.
on security or security center?
Third,
Okay.
yeah. Third. This is again paid services actually, and you have to enable in free subscription. I don't think you're going to get everything here. See,
Okay.
for one servers, $15 per month.
Hmm.
So this is kind of security assessment services, live monitoring or live security checks and
Hmm.
balances, right?
Hmm.
So suppose any alerting related with NSG, so it will show here related with your NSG's networks. Go down in storage account. Something related with network is there.
It is
Yeah,
not
right side.
highlight.
No. I think uh, not enabled. Why not enabled? Showing free subscription. It should. Earlier it was enabled, right? Skip. Just click on skip. Yeah.
Not.
Yeah. Okay. So once go inside subscription. Click on subscription. Yeah.
Here, Azure
Yeah. Let's see what other things are coming.
no subscription found.
Okay. Go back. So actually, this is the paid services they are providing. But yes, you are going to get the data in Azure Security Center only. Okay, that's a one point shop for you. In RDP, there is a challenge.
Yeah, previously I am facing. Let me. I have. That's why I have created new resource and everything new, so that
Okay.
because the RDP is getting failed when I am initiating over there.
Mm-hmm.
See, it is again getting.
Mm.
So what troubleshooting I can do, because I have created new resource previously also I am
Mm.
doing, but
Mm.
VM is not. It is getting failed every time.
Okay. Click OK.
Mhm.
See, somewhere it will be, go to networking. I have to check everything actually. Why it is failed. Even you can see logs also. Networking. Okay. Go to disk. Mm, okay. Click on diagnose and solve the problem. Left side. Yeah,
Mhm.
top. Yeah, top. Yeah, click here. Some error we can get here. Mm, not really. Okay, come to left. It will show some. Come down. Identity logs. Okay. Come down. Yeah, monitoring inside. Come down. Go this diagnosis settings. Okay, leave it. Go to boot diagnosis. These are the troubleshooting steps. Boot diagnosis. Boot. See something is coming or not. So this screen is coming. Uh, this is your machine only?
Yeah, I have created two VM. One is previously and one right now.
Okay.
Name is
Go to
not.
go to serial logs. Go up. Scroll up.
Mm.
Right side only. Right side only. And right. And right one, not left. Come to right. Yeah. Go up. Scroll up. Serial logs is there, no? Hmm. Events is now level. Okay. Come to left. So this is the boot diagnosis. So whenever you are going to troubleshooting, right? These are
Okay.
the options where you do check the options, logs, everything. Come down. Yeah. So diagnosis we are not even sometimes you are not able to
Mhm.
uh, password you forgot. Then you can reset from here. Okay.
Okay.
And resource. Click on resource health now. Resource health. Click on this 6 health events, right? Just
Mhm.
here, left side, left. Yeah, this no.
This
Yeah.
this one.
Click here. Yeah. See what events are there.
Hardware
Mm,
resource allocation customer that Tuesday 27/9/6 the Azure monitoring system received the following information regarding the hardware resource have been assigned to the virtual machine. It will be online shortly. Check back the status.
hardware solution too. Looks like
Stopping
some.
the
Uh,
deallocation customer. The virtual machine is stopped and deallocated as requested by.
so so actually, all the troubleshooting steps are here. Actually, if some problem with your VMs, you creating something is not happening. Try to ping the
Mhm.
VM. So another there's a basic step. You have IP of the VM. Try to ping.
Mm, IP I have to check from.
Yeah, console. Go to console. Yeah. So these are the troubleshooting steps we have to follow.
This is the IP.
Just ping it. Copy. Ping from command line.
Since it is not getting ping.
Yeah, so ping is will not come, though RDP will not work. So there is a problem. It's not actually. Yeah, it's just restart. Simple troubleshooting. Restart it. Yeah, another troubleshooting. Restart it and keep this ping, live. Yeah, let's see how things go. Come to boot diagnosis now quickly, just to see boot diagnosis. Yeah, down, scroll down. Yeah, this boot diagnosis was there, right? Come down. Yeah, here. So all the
Time.
troubleshootings are here. Yeah, click. Yeah, okay. Uh, it's not showing here anything. Okay, go to boot. Yeah, boot diagnosis. Nothing is happening actually. Mm, let's see after boot is coming or not. Click on logs. Left side. No, no, left logs. Yeah, something we can wait. I think we not enabled. Okay, leave it. It's chargeable actually. We cannot enable everything.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, just see after restarts any luck. Try to ping first. See, IDP will not come if it's not pinging. Getting my point? That's the basic. Ping should come. Try again ping. Yeah, it's I think it's got freezed. Right? Control C. No. Control C. Yeah, and now start again.
Not pinging.
Go to command line actually quickly. Command line. CMD. Try there. And keep minus T actually. Minus T. Space minus T. If it will not ping, I don't think RDP will come. So RDP will not come. So problem with the machine only. Getting my point? So the basic
Mhm.
first step you have to do ping, okay? And if ping is not coming, that means you have to troubleshoot some problem with the machine or some problem with their what data center you selected?
The resource group I have, which new resource group, static I have selected over there.
No. So BM location. What is the BM? India location or somewhere else?
No, it's US.
US. Okay. So yeah. So in that way you have to troubleshoot. Okay. Any other question? Because we are not going to do troubleshooting. 1 hour will be gone only in this case only.
Okay,
Okay.
no, you
Yeah.
can, yeah, we can continue.
Right. So you have now a little bit understanding how to troubleshoot, right?
Yeah.
Mm, okay. So another scenario I will give while I'm opening my, the spreadsheet.
Mhm.
So I will ask one real time scenario. So suppose just stop sharing. I was working on of the project migration project, okay, for
Okay.
HSBC Bank,
Okay.
and we migrated the machines from on-prem to the Azure cloud, and the
Mhm.
challenge was in the same subnet, okay, same VNet, same subnet. Uh, two VMs were not able to they were not communicating actually. We are not able to ping them, vice versa.
Okay.
What was the issue? Any thought?
In a same network, they both are not able to ping.
It's same subnet, yes, sir.
Mm,
Think. Basic troubleshooting. Think about basic troubleshooting. I know.
maybe firewall is enabled.
Yes, you got it. So Windows firewall was enabled. Getting my point?
Yeah.
But the team was not focusing on the basic troubleshooting. They were doing we have to see the Azure Security Center. We have to see the Azure Sentinel. So never
Hmm.
forget this basic troubleshooting actually, right?
Yeah.
So you just got this Windows firewall. That was the problem actually. Yeah, and that's a real time scenario.
Mhm.
Okay, go to Azure. There we go. Mm, okay. This inter-site connectivity, I think we discussed many things like I think express route thing will come, VPN will come,
Yeah.
connectivity,
Mhm.
right? So the VNet peering. What is VNet peering?
Virtual network, which you have told that to peer the two networks so that they can able to communicate.
Two, like VNet
Yeah.
1, VNet 2, right?
Yeah.
So you have to do peering from VNet 1 to VNet 2 and vice versa.
So in
Both way you
practical,
have
it
to.
will be practical. It will be possible on this.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
you can do it. Yeah,
Okay.
you can do it by yourself. You have to
Mm-hmm.
do just create 2 VNet, okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and try to do the peering. So you have to define everything, and you have to do the peering both ways. Yeah, it's practically possible, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a practical thing. Yeah, right. So, uh, okay. And what is the VPN gateway connections? Nothing. Same like, you are going to connect your VPN. In the
Mm-hmm.
backend, it will be connecting with some location VPN where it is defined.
Yeah.
Simple, right? Express route is your connectivity from your on-prem to
To
your
cloud.
Azure cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what is difference between VPN and express route?
Express route will work on like on-prem.
Mhm. So actually, to be precise,
Mm-hmm.
express route is going to provide you higher bandwidth.
Yeah, higher bandwidth. But
VPN is like slow process kind of. It's just you can just for survival actually, but
mm-hmm.
it's not going to give you higher bandwidth due to IPsec protocol. Remember, we
Yeah,
discuss
yeah.
those things. So this is the VNet pairing. Can you explain me what is happening here?
VNet pairing connects to
No, no, no,
Azure.
no, no, no.
The
Don't read.
diagram.
Yeah, explain with this diagram actually. Don't read.
So there is a one VNet one. It's a global VNet, and two VNets are getting paired with each other, and then two
Mm-hmm.
VNets got linked with the global VNet pairing.
Mm-hmm. So means VNet pairing happening with VNet 1 to VNet 2, VNet
Hmm.
2 to 3. Means VNet 1 can communicate to 2, VNet 2 to 3. Can VNet 1 communicate to VNet 3?
Yeah, of course, if it is paired, it can communicate.
Wrong.
No.
No. So that's a
Why?
beauty.
Okay.
That's a beauty. You remember micro segmentation.
Okay.
So that's the security at each layer. If that flaw will be there, so it's a like failure of system, right? Cloud networking, Azure cloud networking. So what you have to do, you have to enable VNet pairing between VNet 1 to VNet 3 and VNet 3 to VNet 1. Getting my point? It's not like, it's kind of flow chart. If you enable VNet
Hmm.
1 to VNet 2, permutation combination will not work here. Okay. Like A
Okay.
is equal to B, B is equal to C, so A is equal to automatically A is equal to C. Getting my point? Just I'm
Hmm.
giving example. Don't take it as
Hmm.
mathematically wrong or correct.
Hmm.
So that thing will not work in networking. That's a flaw, right? That's a problem. Got it?
Yeah, got
That's
it.
why I asked you to explain. My ask was to ask you, is VNet 1 will communicate to VNet 3 or not? No, because they are not paired. They are not
Hmm.
directly paired. Getting my point?
Yeah,
So it's a kind of point to point pairing, side to side pairing, VNet to VNet pairing. Clear, sir?
got it.
Okay. So first line,
VNet pairing connects to Azure Virtual Network.
no rocket science. Okay.
No.
Next,
Two types of pairing, regional and global.
uh, uh, definition is global means like suppose you have so we have availability zones, we have like
Mm-hmm.
data centers, and we have regions, and we
Mm-hmm.
make a pairing of all those things. So regional means within India we have three availability zones, so that will be regional, right? Global
Mm-hmm.
means if you included US also, another geolocation, so that will be called as a global. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have, your VNet original label as global label as well, and you can do the peering across the line. Okay, sir. Third
Okay.
one.
Paired network use the Azure backbone for privacy and isolation.
So because it's an internal Azure cloud,
Mm,
right?
mm,
Network.
mhm.
So they are going to use backbone means underlay networking. Getting my point?
Yeah.
The Azure underlay networking, physical router switches, which is managed
Mhm,
by the Microsoft itself. And
mhm.
it is also going to take care of complete privacy, isolation, and encryption. And what protocol it will be using? Okay, let's forget the protocol here.
Mhm.
Isolation and privacy, just peer. Okay, don't mix express route and all those things.
Okay.
Okay, next one.
You can pair across subscription and
Mm,
tenants.
what's the meaning of this?
So we can pair through like our company, like which we have subscription we have created over there, and the
Mm-hmm,
groups, resource
mm-hmm,
groups.
mm-hmm. Okay, so across the subscriptions,
Yeah.
right? N number of subscription are there. Even you can
Mhm.
pair your VNet from one subscription to another subscription VNet, right? What about
Yeah.
tenant?
Tenant, yeah, resource groups which need.
No, no, no. Tenant was came into the Azure Active Directory. Remember, we
Yeah.
created the tenant, and you created another tenant. We logged off, everything gone. Get remember?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
tenant is like your organization, your Active Directory backbone. Okay,
Mhm.
tenant.
Okay.
On the tenant in the back end, there will be physical global catalog server, your domain
Mhm.
controllers. All those things
Mhm.
will be lying. Same like ADDS,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
Per tenant there will be one ADDS, right? One
Mhm.
ADDS is not going to help you another tenant. Getting my point?
Yeah.
And the last,
Easy to set up, seamless data transfer, and great performance.
why this? Because it's part of your Azure cloud, and
Mm.
it's internal, the public cloud, so it will be taken care of this. So actually networking is pretty easy. So you are only CCNA, I'm also CCNA, right? And but
Mm.
we are doing CCI job here in Azure cloud. So it's networking is very easy actually. We are
Mhm.
playing like CCNP role, right? So
Mhm.
even the CCI people came in, I give them the training. A lot of sessions I've given. 4 5 CCI people I have given training them. They got shocked. What networking? They just fucked up the networking actually in the cloud. They don't need CCI or CCNP people. So
Mm.
things are very simple. Simple here, easy to understand, easy to configure, right?
Yeah.
Logics are there, concept thought process is there, but it's
Mhm.
now very easy. Anyone can do that just by understanding things and just exploring the things, right?
Okay. Right.
Okay, any question?
No.
It's simple, right? Okay, now gateway, transit, and connectivity. Let's understand what's happening here. So this is VNet A, mhm,
Mhm.
and this is VNet V.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
and in this VNet you can see you have
Created subnet
subnet, this one,
16.
yeah,
Mhm.
and another VNet V, your
Mm.
subnet is showing is this, right?
Mm.
Now this is your, okay, I have already told you hub and spoke. Remember,
Mhm.
hub and spoke. So hub is kind of control plane. Spock is
Okay.
your resource group or your resources.
Mhm.
Okay, try to
Okay.
understand the concept. The concept of hub and spock. Let me make you understand this because it's a little bit confusing actually. People don't understand hub and spock concept. This is an interview question also. Let me focus this. So you need not to make a retta of anything. Use your concept like you answer the firewall thing, this Windows firewall. So
Yeah.
that's the right answer, right approach. Your This should be thought process. This should not be retta thing. You are reading
Mhm.
something and giving a definition kind of. That is not going to work in interviews. Because
Yeah.
people want to know you have hands-on experience. You are already working in the project. You are
Mhm.
confident, right? So hub and spock. This is very common, terminology in each cloud, actually, every cloud actually. But let's focus on Azure only here. So, the concept is like for the there will be few common things. Common things means your Azure firewall, right? Your
Mm-hmm.
Azure monitoring, your Azure VPN, your Azure gateway. Those are common things, so it will be common for your for your applications, for your projects, kind of thing. Getting my point? So
Yeah.
and there will be some dedicated things for your resources, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the funda is create separate VNet for hub and create subnet VNet for Spock, just for security, just for isolation, more security. You don't want to mix, your Spock and hub things actually, just to differentiate and make a the control things, and also just for isolation and security of your project, of your project or subscription. Getting my point? So in hub, or it's kind of control plane, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And in control plane, your common things will come, and it will be on different VNet. Spock, where all your resources will be lying, your projects will be lying, actual project actually, your dev, test, or production. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump here. Try to understand what's thing here. So this is different VNet
Mm-hmm.
altogether. And in this VNet, you can see your NVA is there. What is NVA?
Network.
Network Virtual Appliance. Okay, network virtual appliance. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, many product as a virtual appliance are there, like NetScaler. You might be heard about the word NetScaler, right? Citrix NetScaler. Okay,
Yeah.
same like Big IP F5. It has Cisco, has Palo Alto, has many appliance, the virtual appliance concept. Okay, and coming to you can see VPN gateway is also part of it, right? Getting my point? Okay. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, I'm getting, actually my charger is going on.
Uh, is dead or something?
Yeah, battery is blinking, so I just have put my charger over there.
Okay, okay. Get it fixed.
Yeah, it's
Let
okay
me.
now. Yeah.
We can start, right?
Mhm.
Mhm. So see this VNet one, VNet A, VNet V. Here pairing is done, right? With
Mhm.
this is the separate VNet. So pairing with A, pairing with B, both things done here, right? And
Right.
even you have a common. This is hub, and you can treat those things as a Spock. Okay, it's not mentioned here, but try
Mhm.
to understand that's a Spock only. It can connect to on-premise also. Now, what are the things happening here? Try to read this thing. First thing,
Gateway transit allow peer virtual network to share the gateway and get access to resources.
right? So uh, VNet A paired with this VNet B, can VNet A VNet B communicate
So if it is like it is showing it is paired, so it can communicate.
directly? I'm asking VNet A directly communicate to VNet B.
No, no.
No, that's my question. Why
Mm,
I'm asking those questions? Those are interview questions actually.
mm,
See, it's pretty simple. See, looks like why VNet B VNet B not communicate, but that's a eye catch, because they are not directly paired. They are paired with some third subnet. Getting my point?
mm.
Altogether, but they are not directly paired, so communication will not happen. Okay,
Okay.
communication can happen, limited communication can happen through this VNet actually, but no direct communication. Clear?
Clear.
Okay, second.
No VPN gateway is required in the peered virtual network.
What is this? Means
Well, yeah, means
already
the
already communication is there. So why do
Mhm.
we need VPN gateway? Because it's already peered, right?
Yeah.
Everything you can access here and there, to and fro. Both
Mhm.
ways it will work, right? And the last, not
Default
least,
VNet peering provides full connectivity.
yes. So means like the default VNet. What is default VNet? When you create your subnet,
Mhm.
sorry, when you create your subscription, you are going to get default VNet there,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
So that is the default VNet we are talking. It is, and you can add another VNet also, right, on top of it. But peering will be happening. The connectivity will be happening through your default VNet. And
Default.
the last
IP address spaces of connected network can't overlap.
means IP address conflict,
Hmm.
not allowed in Azure cloud also, because that is see, in Azure cloud is not like that. You are going to you are not going to uh, mm, so it's following complete OSI model, right? 7-layer OSI model. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
And you have TCP/IP 4-layer model. So completely Azure cloud is also following the same. Getting my point?
Yeah.
So those things uh, will be same actually in Azure cloud, right? Same as on premise. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is how you are going to enable your VNet peering. So you have to name it your virtual network. How you are going to
Mhm.
do that. We'll try to do one lab actually. Yeah, that will give you confidence. Okay, let's do. Okay, open your lab. Let's do one VNet pairing actually. Okay, then we'll come to this. Yeah, go ahead. Share your screen. So you have two VNet
Yeah,
already,
I have
or
created here.
so start VNet pairing. Yeah, type there VNet pairing. Mhm.
To
Go over there. Pairing will come. Go to left side. Left side. Yeah, this pairing is coming there. Yeah, add. Name it. Pairing link name actually.
traffic, remove virtual network, forward the network. Select a different network or virtual network cannot be paired with itself. Okay.
Getting my point? So you have to
Yeah.
select different VNet, right? To pair it.
Mm,
Select another one, yeah. Because your pairing will be happen between two VNet, right?
mhm.
Remember, yeah. Whatever you are doing, remember, and just click add. Yeah. And now you have to do vice versa.
So you have to send your CV like yesterday have you have told.
Yeah, I will send. Let me find me old version of my CV because new version will be bombardier for you. It's completely security CV, you know.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm going to send you cloud architect one. Okay.
So should I start giving the interviews and apply for right now or wait? Failed to add virtual network peering the failed to add Cortex peering to.
Is there any lock enabled in any virtual network?
Mhm.
No.
So this I have created today, a static one,
Mm-hmm.
and I've created two subnet under this network.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's take assignment kind of thing. Okay, take
Okay.
this as an assignment. Okay,
Hmm.
you do this pairing, try with different network, and make sure that there is no locks enabled. See, yeah, you remember somewhere in subnet or NSG you created lock enabled locks, right?
Yeah. So
If
once we are
lock,
like,
yeah, if lock will be there, VNet pairing will not work. How it will work, right? Just try to check that.
mhm,
And in a so you remember, so there will be VNet 1, VNet 2.
mhm,
Remember that where you are doing the peering, and then you
yeah.
start go to VNet 2 and click on peering, then opposite you have to start the peering, then communication will happen. Somewhere something is wrong actually. Yeah.
So I will create from beginning, then I will do it
Yeah,
pairing.
do it by yourself. Yeah, sometimes it might you have to go through you have to check logs also, because if logs,
Mhm.
I'm not sure if log is there, I'm just guessing actually. I'm also not sure. Yeah, and you can check the logs why this error is coming, and some
Mhm.
configuration be selected. Okay, stop
Yeah.
it, stop sharing, we'll move forward. Yeah, I want to give you a chance to do some hands-on, because this is sometimes boring also, right? The PPTs. So same thing we were doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so link name, we have to provide something, and then which one will be your secondary. What is service chaining?
Mhm.
Yeah, so we talked about NBA. Remember, network virtual appliance. NBA was there. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
you forgot that. This one.
Yeah. Network was.
Okay, so that is the hub and spoke concept is there, right?
Mhm.
So for that we need a network virtual appliance. The VPN gateway part will be part of it, just to ensure that all the services. Just read this as a definition. Leverage.
Leverage user defines routes and service chaining to implement custom routing.
Right. So actually, we have already default routes. We
Mhm.
as a project we create multiple routes. In our
Mhm.
networking for the routing, dynamic routing. Internally or externally. So to to sync all those things, you need this virtual network appliance on the hub side to make all the communication. Means suppose new routes get created, those routes should be replicated or truncated within the complete network. That's the
Mhm.
job of the service chaining actually. Okay, and also the VPN gateway or any traffic. Read this last one. Okay,
So
second, just read second one also.
implement a VNet hub with a network, virtual appliance, or a VPN gateway.
So you have option. You can go with NBA or you can go
Mhm.
with VPN gateway. Both options preferably, but mostly I have seen NBA is the better option. Okay, VPN we can't rely. The last one.
Service chaining enable you to direct traffic from one virtual network to virtual appliance or virtual network gateway in a paired virtual network through user defined routes.
So actually, you have to not. This is for your understanding. Okay,
Mhm.
this will be taken care by Azure Cloud, Azure Networking. But you should
Okay.
know how things are managed by peering.
Manage.
So in
Mhm.
when you are doing the peering, these concepts are coming, and this is taken care by the Azure Cloud itself. Okay, but
Okay.
you should know after pairing what are the changes happening. Means NVA is coming to the picture, and that is manage the show. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. What is a VPN gateway and what is VPN? To be,
Yeah.
just as a layman, what is VPN?
So it's a virtual private network. So like we
Mhm.
have to connect to our company network, then we use the gateway
Mhm.
and connect through our on-premises network over there.
So you must heard about like Cisco VPN, Cisco Any Connect,
Yeah,
right? That's a
Cisco
very
AnyConnect,
common, very common,
RSA VPN.
RSA VPN, yeah, and Palo Alto VPN. Many players are in the market.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a site-to-site VPN connectivity, then
Mm-hmm.
point-to-point connectivity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Site-to-site, point-to-point. Site-to-site means suppose my company has location Hyderabad, okay, another
Mm-hmm.
location in Lucknow,
Mm-hmm.
right? So what will we do for the VPN connectivity? There will be site-to-site connectivity between Lucknow to Hyderabad, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Point to point connectivity means from my device, from my laptop, I'm connecting to the VPN.
Mm-hmm.
That's a point to point connectivity. And point to site connectivity means point to
From my
site mean hmm? Point to site means you are connecting with you using Azure VPN to the Azure cloud. Okay.
okay
And VNet to VNet connection means VNet peering.
cloud. Yeah.
Simple VNet peering, right? It's not
Mm-hmm.
mentioned here, but understood. So VPN, to manage the VPN, you need gateways actually. So why we
Mm-hmm.
need VPN gateways?
So that we
For
can able
high
to
availability,
yeah
high
yeah.
availability. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
So we cannot rely single VPN, site to site connections because it might be fail. So how what
Mm-hmm.
happened with the users, right? So can you explain me what is happening here in the chart?
So there's a VNet gateway, VPN gateway, and
Mm,
IPsec S2S VPN tunneling is done, and
mm.
then we are getting connected to on-premises site.
Yes. So until here, Anup, until
Mm-hmm.
here you are on premise, right? Or you are on this cloud actually.
Mm-hmm.
This is your Azure cloud thing, right? This
Yeah.
is your on premise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this connectivity, like your on premise, you need VPN. You never need VPN within the Azure cloud. Getting my point? You
Mm-hmm.
need VPN when you are connecting to Azure cloud from the internet or with your on premise site, right? So
Right.
this is, I already told you, IPsec,
Mm-hmm.
IPsec protocol it is going to use. VPN tunneling will happen. It will hit to your VIP. What is VIP?
Virtual IP?
Virtual IP.
No.
That's a common IP where your request will be hitting and it will
Mm-hmm.
be forwarding to your VPN gateway. And
Mm-hmm.
VPN gateway will decide which VPN connectivity you have to give. That's a backend game. It will be taken care by Azure Cloud. So how the communication is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But this use case is for only normal use cases. It's not applicable for all the customers. It will require what kind of use cases. Then you can refer these VPN solutions. Okay.
Okay.
What is happening here?
So it's a side-to-side VPN connection. So
Mm,
Azure create a VNet, specify the DNS servers, create the gateway subnet, create the VPN gateway, create the local network on-prem, configure the VPN device.
Flow is very simple,
Yeah.
right?
So on-prem, like we have to configure the VPN device over there, and
Mhm.
on Azure we are creating the VPN connections only, not
Mm,
devices.
right. So this is the client, right?
Hmm.
VPN client. On-prem will be using VPN client, same like Cisco VPN, Azure VPN, we can say, right? So all those things are happening, and it is kind of side-to-side VPN connection, and you are connecting with the Azure cloud. Just read these three things actually. The first one,
Take time to carefully plan your network configuration.
why this question? Because what kind of solution you want? You want VPN actually, or you want to go for express route? The first thing.
Mhm.
Second,
The on-premises part is necessary only if you are configured side to side.
site to site VPN, right? And last,
Right. Always verify and test your connections.
right. So these are generic, generic discussion is showing here. Mostly you
Mhm.
can see from the chart itself, it's super clear. no doubt, right? Within
Mm.
the Azure cloud, everything you are going to do, and you are going to create, you are going to install or download VPN, Azure VPN on
Mhm.
your on-premise, and the connectivity will be happening from the Azure VPN. That's kind of side-to-side VPN, right?
Right.
You can also define your gateway subnet. You want to play around,
Mm-hmm.
so when you create the subnet, it will ask you want to create the gateway subnet. Getting my point? You have seen
Yeah.
that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all those options are available there. Accordingly you can create it. Okay. And you can also define network gateway where we require those things actually. If you are using VPN connectivity, then you have to
Mm-hmm.
define all those things. Okay. And see, it's time taking job, because VPN is going to do a lot of encryption decryption. That's why
Yeah.
it takes 45 minutes to provision the VPN gateway. So keep in mind all those things. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
now coming to uh, two types of gateway you can create. One is route based and another is policy based. Both option is available here, okay, in your
Okay.
Azure cloud also, and it is going to support complete encryption, the IK version 1. So the difference between these two is this policy one is IK version 1. Okay. So mostly we are using route based virtual network gateway
So
nowadays,
what is like
because
IK version 1 and 2?
so this is kind of your you have this IPsec,
Mm-hmm.
IPsec protocol. So that's
Yeah.
it. That's it for the IPsec protocol. This is kind of this framework IK version 1, version 2. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
you can just check acronym IKE. Check. I will also can recall. What is the acronym stands for. Check IKE. Google it.
Mhm. Okay, version 1.
It was. I'm not also recall actually the acronym.
It's a IK version 2 is a tunnel endpoint exchange.
Mhm.
Fewer messages to establish the tunnel
No,
with IK version 2.
acronym. What is acronym stands for?
Automation system.
Mm-hmm. Not coming.
Acronym
Let
programming.
me. IKEA Hyderabad is coming. IKEA
Mm,
IPsec. Okay, let's see. Here is coming. Come on. See how I will remember this. Google is not helping me. IKEA. Yeah, something is there. Internet Key Exchange. Okay.
okay.
Internet Key Exchange. Okay, so good thing, it's add-on in our,
Mm-hmm.
uh, daily doses. Internet Key Exchange. Yeah. So this is kind of protocol like IPsec we have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of protocol kind of. So mostly we are using routing based, VPN gateways nowadays, because this policy one is for your legacy one. Okay,
Okay.
like for your on-premise VPN devices, and dynamic routing is not supported in IQ1. That's why
Mm-hmm.
we are supporting IQV version 2. Okay.
Okay.
Need not to tell what is SQ, right? Different vendors like
Mm-hmm.
Cisco, or Palo Alto or
Medium
RSA.
software.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep stock. क्या था? What was the acronym? Keep stock unit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep stock unit. Yeah. So uh, all those, what kind of speed you are going to get, the throughput benchmark, 60 mbps, all those things you have to decide for those gateways. You want to create local gateway where it is required actually, if you are configuring the VPN services for your on premise. What
So
is
any
this?
like, mm,
Yeah, go ahead.
So today, like we are handling Cisco devices and every, so we are also taking out the bandwidth utilization report and every kind, these kind of things
Mhm.
according to. So in this also it is like over there or what?
Yeah, yeah, those things also you can generate report from there by using security center or
Because
log management.
yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
have.
because
Also,
previously what is happening that there's a different project and they have
mm-hmm.
different PRI links and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
like they are getting billed and they are taking out their network bandwidth utilization report, that what is
Mm-hmm.
required according to it, those kind of.
Right. So here it will be very simple actually, right? Because
Mhm,
it's like completely controlled by Azure Cloud. Even you are using, see, Cisco, Juniper, Ubiquiti, Barracuda, any VPN solution. So SQs will be different for all those vendors, but the technology will be same, and any reporting, anything you want to get, you can go and
mhm,
check from Azure monitor dashboard. You can generate report your BPN,
mhm,
bandwidth
mhm,
utilization, live bandwidth utilization, or also
mhm,
the historical data you can get from the Azure dashboard, okay, for the BPN
mhm.
connectivity. All those things you can generate. It's very simple here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, provided any vendor you are using. So I don't think VPN connection things is very tough one. It's very simple how to create the VPN connection. And high availability, we are going there are two options for high availabilities, right? So
Mhm,
active and passive, or you can call it a standby actually, active or
mhm,
passive. So like in active and passive, what will happen, like your only one, your VPN gateways, there will be two instances. One instance will be working, another will be in passive mode. If something
mhm,
happened the first one, then second one will be active, right?
mhm,
And in your active, you are going to make both active, right? So mostly we use this second one, active, because see, we cannot, we don't want any delay, any second in the disconnect connectivity. So this is the
mhm,
best option, used active, at least two instances, virtual instances, or how you are going to deploy. Okay,
mhm, mhm.
you can use that for the high availability. Okay, what's time now? Okay, any question? I will stop, and express route and virtual VPN, virtual WAN will cover tomorrow.